Do you have a knitting confession?
I don't like it.
My knitting, well, it's not really a confession because I'm pretty open about it, but I don't like garter stitch at all.
I don't always swatch.
My knitting confession? I hate swatching.
I've made projects without making gauge swatches before.
My knitting confession is that I never wash my sweaters.
I make mistakes and then don't fix them.
I never finish anything.
I haven't really finished a project in about 6 months.
I refuse to knit anything but bulky projects for Christmas unless specifically asked. But don't tell, because as far as they're concerned, it takes a really long time to make their Christmas presents.
I have 15 sweater quantities of Madeline Tash.
I can't get enough fiber. And dyeing it, it's addictive. I can't spend enough money on it. I feel like, oh my goodness, there's so many projects to do that I want to do and not enough time.
I buy way too much yarn before I can actually knit it up. I have probably 20 skeins that I've purchased since I've worked here.
I have the attention span of a gnat, and so everything is small projects. Cowls, right now I'm on a cowl streak, little tiny cowls.
I often use a lot of coarse language when I jab myself in the finger.
I don't like cotton.
I only like to knit for other people.
I am terrified of color work.
Before working at WEBS, I had almost no stash, and since working here, my stash has almost tripled.
Oh boy. I don't think that's not true. I finished one thing in the past 2 years probably, and my dog ate it.
I've been knitting longer than most of you. All of you have been alive.
While I tell people that there are perfectly legitimate reasons to use acrylic, I don't believe it.
Do you actually knit, Pete?
If you held a gun to my head, I could knit.
I don't think I've knit a single thing in the last month at home for myself. Nah.
My knitting confession?
Yeah.
It's come of late, that I'm not in competition with all you young people, and I stick to kind of patterns and stitches that I can do automatically, and I love it. That's my confession. I don't have to be the best. I could just be Sandy, okay?
Oh, I've got a lot of unfinished projects that I tend to just kind of abandon, and every time I need to start a new project, I have to buy new needles because I keep, all my other needles are occupied with those unfinished projects.
My knitting confession is that I start too many things and I completely abandon them with no regard.
I haven't met a fiber yet I really don't like to spin.
I've never finished a project before.
I have the hugest collection of patterns, and as much as I want to do everything, I don't have time. So that's probably the worst thing.
What is my weaving confession? I don't do gilt. If I don't like what's on the loom, I cut it off and I throw it away.
Knitting confession. Well, my knitting confession is I seem to know a lot about yarn and I don't knit. It's just another day in the life of a WEBS employee.
I don't really knit.
Oh, my true knitting confession is I really don't know anything about it.
I don't know how to knit.
That I actually don't knit.
That I've never knitted a day in my life.
Knitting confession? I actually don't knit.
I work at WEBS and I don't knit.
I have 70 people that can knit circles around me. There's no need for me to know how to knit. I know yarn, but I don't know how to